pregnant wives. Husband is murdered. And then finds out that people are keeping secrets. This is DJ Spaderock, and this is My Movies and a Samich. Yes, we are back with another episode of My LMN Tubi Movies, and this is another LMN movie that I've watched, and look, it's been crazy, man. I be on them. Like I say, they come out Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, whatever times they come out. Y'all know, if y'all are LMN fans, y'all follow it with me. But yo, this movie right here is called House Built on Lies. 2026 came out this month. So hope y'all, if y'all have checked it out, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm just going to give you my take on it, and I'm going to give you my review at the end. Sorry for not giving you my review and my numbers at the end of the last one. Still new to this, so I'm not new to podcasts, but I'm just new to doing something a little different than what I usually do. Usually what I do is more music based, more podcasts about, you know, things that are going on or whatever, but this is something dear to my heart because I am a big LMN fan. I'm a big Tubi fan. I love watching movies, period. So I just focus on LMN and Tubi on this podcast because that's what I watch mostly. So I'm like, yo, let's spend some time on things that I really enjoy. You know, I know it's not going to please everybody. I know some people are going to be like, what the hell are you doing? But hey, it feels good to me, so that's all that matters. Watch it, don't watch it, check it out, listen, don't listen. It's up to you. All I know is I'm doing what my spirit and soul said to do. Not on a religious level, just on some regular good old soul, spirit, human stuff, man. You feel me? But anyway, this movie right here, it was presented on Lifetime, and it's called House Built on Lies. And the theme, of course, is pregnant wife, husband is murdered. Finds out people are keeping secrets, and the two characters that are the main ones is Daisy and Lewis, and the cast is Kimberly, Sue Mary, Ian Kilburn, Deanna Salvatore. If I'm butchering these names, I'm sorry. I apologize. But anyway, so let's get straight into it. You know how it starts off, man. It starts off crazy. You have a pregnant wife. She pregnant in a mug too. She like swole up like, I'm finna have this baby. Yes, did it. I ain't talking about yesterday. I'm talking about yes, did it. You feel me? But it flashes to the husband argues with someone. The husband is like a contractor, if I'm not mistaken, or a painter. You know, I could be mixing it all up because I've seen the movie once, and then I do watch it again to do my research, but you know, so hey, I want to give a little mystery to the movie for people that watch it. Like I said, it's called House Built on Lies. It's on Lifetime Movie Network, so check it out today. But anyway, the husband is arguing with someone. As you can see, he's arguing with someone, and you can't really tell, because you know how they do it. You can't really tell who the hell he's arguing with. Nobody really knows. You know, he's arguing, and then boom! This motherfucker gets pushed out the window. Yes, we curse on this podcast, so if you're not into cursing, I'm sorry. I apologize. I really don't apologize because that's just how I feel. I curse sometimes when I talk, so if you don't like it, it is what it is. But anyway, we want to know who the hell was he arguing with. But he gets pushed out the window, blah, he dead in the mud. You know what I'm saying? And then, a little bit later on, not to tell everything, comes to find out, he done cheated before. So, you know, after getting pushed out the window and you're dead, and your wife is chilling, y'all got a house that y'all renovating or doing whatever they doing with the house. His wife all happy and shit, she pregnant to the motherfucker. As soon as you know, he dead. And then I'm like, wait a minute. And then they find out he done cheated before. So that looks real strange. Like, he done cheated before? Like, what we doing? Like, so we got suspicions on who the fuck, if he fell out the window or somebody pushed him out the window. Because motherfuckers just don't fall out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers just ain't stepping back and just falling out no windows of a 2-story house and just, blow! I'm dead. shit just don't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So of course they get investigators involved, and you know, you got the, you know, like I say, the characters of this movie are Daisy and Lois. Let's find out who Lois is the best friend, supposedly. But you know in these movies how the best friends can be. But you know, I'm not growing a suspicion here just yet. I don't know if you are, if you're watching the movie. But let's keep Louise as her support system, as Daisy's support system, because she's pregnant now. She's pregnant in a mug now. She's swole up. She's like, she got a big basketball in her stomach. You feel me? So we are going to see what's going on. And Louise is there to support. She's support system, as they call it, best friend action. So we're going to keep our eyes on Louise, just because that's just my suspicions. I don't know about y'all. But once they get to the investigator, of course the investigator's like, oh, there's foul play. And then also, let's get to the homeboy. Because I see as the movie progresses, the homeboy is actually being very nice, like, hey, you can stay with me. She's like, no, I can just stay in the house, because obviously they were redoing the house or refurbishing the house or whatever you want to call it to sell it. I'm not sure what the deal is exactly. Maybe I missed something. If y'all can tell me in the comments if y'all know what they were doing with the house, because I think maybe they were flipping it. I don't know. I watched the movie, but you know, I be in and out and, you know, doing stuff. So let me know what y'all think, if they were flipping the house or what. But she was like, I can just stay in the house, because they were putting mirrors up and windows, and you know, they were doing some things to the house. You know, my man, he was doing some things, and just to fall out the window where there wasn't no window, you know, he just kind of just woo pow, you know what I'm saying? So that's a little curious to me. But the homeboy was real adamant on, yo, you can stay with me. And the homegirl was like, nah, you can stay with me. And he was like, nah, you can stay with me. So I'm looking at him like, why you want her to stay with you so bad? But I don't know. To me, he seems like he's a little wishy-washy. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. You think the homeboy was wishy-washy? I forgot his name, but he was supposed to be the homeboy of the husband. You know, they were like best friends or whatever. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. So being noted, I realized that they were into house flipping. Now that I checked the movie out more, they're into house flipping. So definitely had something to do with him being like a contractor type. I don't know if he was just like a carpenter or whatever, but they were into flipping houses, and they flipped several houses. So let's stay tuned and see what's going on with that. So for what I see, your man Chris has been working on that window pretty good, so he must be like a carpenter or something. And he's been working on that window, talking about, yeah, I'm gonna have everything situated real soon. She's pregnant with the, you know, with the basketball in the stomach, and the homegirl's real clingy, trying to make sure she's straight. So, you know, everything is going pretty good so far. But let's see what happens next. So automatically, the homegirl starts seeing stuff when she's letting them get their groove on. And what I mean by groove on, not sex, but they're in there talking about certain things, and he's talking about, hey, we're gonna get this straight, and what they want to ask for the house, whatever, what he's fixing. But the homegirl is out there looking, and we see some mysterious stuff. She sees some mysterious stuff. So we're looking like, what's going on? So this is just the beginning of it. But let's see what happens. But you know, what I see also is all that googly-eyed shit. Oh, Chris, I love you. Oh, he's like, yeah, I just need one more night. I'll never leave your side, and all this bull jive and blah, 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 blah. Well, fucking get a room already. Hey, you know how I am. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I don't care. The reason I say that is because they're all in this lovey-dovey. That's what most of these movies are, you know, lovey-dovey until something really goes wrong. Just like, fuck you, bitch. But I like that though. It's very entertaining to me. So I don't know, the homegirl seeing some shit, man. And what's her name, Daisy, and her dude, I guess they're married. It didn't really say if they're married. I guess they're married. She's pregnant, I say, basketball stomach, and he's in there trying to work on some stuff. He got the iPods on, they come in there and he's just doing his thing or whatever. But he's like, yo, such and such ain't doing this and doing that, but I need one more night to do my thing. So obviously something's wrong, but she's steady loving them. I love you, I love you, and he's like, I love you too, baby. You know, get a room already, fucking people. Get a fucking room. But anyway, let's go on to the next chapter and see what's going on with the homegirl, because she's seeing some shit. She sees somebody over there about probably about 100 foot over. She sees somebody by the, I guess, tree or whatever, by the next house. And things don't look good, but you know, she's going to investigate. But I don't think anything happens too much, but let's see what's going on. So therefore on, the homegirl is really clingy, but they're talking about the past, and I think they've had some issues with, I don't know if they were cleaning ladies. I'm not sure exactly if they were cleaning ladies. They say they used to clean because she was like, yeah, you got a fireplace. It's like the fireplace that we used to clean for such and such and such. I'm not sure who the lady is they used to clean for, but obviously they used to be in the cleaning business. But I don't know, it sounds really mysterious. It seems like the homegirl has some issues that I can tell early on. I don't know if y'all can tell it. Leave it in the comments if y'all can tell if she has some issues early on. Like I say, this is DJ Spaderock, and this is my movies and a sandwich, and the movie is House Built on Lies. So let me know what you think about the homegirl, because she's real clingy. You know, we still at the beginning stages though, so let's go on to the next chapter and see what's going on, yo, because something ain't right. Like I said, she saw somebody in the woods, not in the woods, but the next door, actually kind of, not next door, but you know, kind of close. You see somebody standing there and then they disappeared. So you know how that goes in movies. But yo, let's see what's going on. So now it's to the point where Daisy and Lewis are, you know, talking about old times and stuff like that. They're getting their chill on, getting their reminisce on, and it flashes to the husband. He's arguing with somebody while he's doing his carpentry thing. And somebody comes in, he's talking junk like, hey, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. As soon as you know, he gets he's flown out of the window, pow, onto the pavement. Now he's done. That's crazy. Like, who was it he was talking to? They don't show. So we'll see in a minute who he was talking to. Even though we really don't know, we'll find out. But let's go through the trials and tribulations of the movie. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so she did have the baby while in the hospital after her husband's unfortunate death, and the baby is healthy. She had little kidney problems that can be fixed by some antibiotics. So this is definitely a tragic thing, and we'll see how Daisy deals with this. I say once again, this is DJ Spaderock, and this is a House Built on Lies, Lifetime Movie Network movie, and we'll be back to let you know what's going on. But yeah, she done had that baby. She done had that big-headed baby, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a little boy or whatever. She done had that baby though. Yeah, she done had that thing. That thing was a big basketball in her damn stomach. A little white woman too. I love all my peoples, but yeah, a little white woman with the baby and the big old head and all that good stuff. So yeah, but anyway, so we're gonna keep it moving. So this is the problem here. She's recovering, and she's trying to get the money to pay for the funeral, and the insurance company and all these different companies that they have dealt with are like, nah, your money is zero. And she's like, wait a minute, I got $100 grand in there. What are you talking about? So something is not what you thought it was. Yeah. So it's looking like, oh yeah, it's looking like my man Chris, the dead guy, has emptied the account, which had about 100 grand or more in there. So that's a problem right there, y'all. That's a big problem right there, y'all. And they're talking to his homeboy, and his homeboy's like, I don't know why he would, you know, take everything out the account when they got, you know, 100 grand in there. It's not a little bit of money. I mean, it might be to some rich people, but look, 100 grand is a lot of money. Why would you take that out and all of a sudden you dead or some I fell out the window shit? So y'all hit me up in the comments and let me know what y'all think, man, when y'all watching this movie. Like, what's going on? Like, you dead, but 100 grand missing. What's going on? We can't even bury you, nigga. We can't even put you in the ground. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's see. But yeah, and now they're talking about the house is going to take some time to fix, the loft and this and that and the window and this and the painting and this and that. And she's like, wait a minute, where the hell was you at home, boy, when that nigga died? You feel me? She's like, man, where the hell was you at? Like, I had something come up. That sounds suspicious to me. What y'all think? I think it sounds really suspicious to me that the homeboy is acting real funky right now. You feel me? Let's see what's going on. Now, there's real something funky about the homeboy. Now, the thing that gets me, people, is when she moves in with him, you know, for a temporary basis. She's got the baby. And, you know, they flash to a bottle of, looks like vodka. And he's like, hey, I didn't relapse. So obviously he used to be a drunkard. I get it. Been there, done that. Still doing it. But, you know, pretty legit drunkard. I'm not a drunkard, but whatever. Anyway. But I just want to say something's not right with the homie. And we'll probably find that out later on without telling the whole movie if you haven't seen it. But something ain't right with the homie that I can see now. And this is still the beginning stages of the movie, so stay tuned for more. And this is DJ Spaderock, and this is My Movies and a Samich. And this is House Built on Lies. Now all of a sudden during the investigation, the homeboy says he just went out for a drive. I just went out for a drive. Because they're wondering, like, why did Chris, which is Daisy's husband, fall out of a window doing some shit that he can do with his eyes closed? So obviously something wasn't right. So he was there with somebody that they don't know, and they don't realize he was with somebody and something happened. But the homeboy says he just went out for a drive that night. I just went out for a drive that night. Come on, people. You already know what time it is on this level. Something ain't right. Somebody's hiding something. What's going on in the House Built on Lies, man? Something's going on with the homeboy. I don't like this dude. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he's Indian persuasion. I don't know, but he's a hybrid. I don't know what the fuck he is, but I mean, that doesn't matter. Don't get me wrong. I don't care what the fuck you are, but he look like he's some hybrid. I don't know, but something ain't right with my man. So we're gonna see what's happening. All right. And real quick, just to note, while they're having an investigation, it comes up that Mr. Chris, the dead guy, was a cheater. Ooh, Mr. Dead Guy was a cheater, so that doesn't help the situation any. So they're looking at her like, what were you doing at the time of death? Falling out the window. Ah! Boogada, 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 boogada. Where were you, Miss Daisy? Where were you? Because being that he cheated, you could have got pissed off, put his ass out the window. That's what they looking at. So I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. So y'all hit me up in the comments. Let me know if y'all watched this movie. Let me know what's going on. What y'all think. Now at the funeral, they meet someone that's an older lady, and she seems to know a lot about her husband. Doesn't tell too much. So we gotta keep an eye on the older lady because she talking some shit. You know what I mean? And she talking some junk. I'm like, really? Like, you telling all this stuff? Talk about how he was when he was doing this and doing that, and everybody's a suspect in these type of movies, yo. Yeah, good old Mrs. Simpson. That's her name, Miss Simpson. Somebody says they met Chris 10 years ago and he was a dreamer, always planning ahead. What trips me out is during the funeral, somebody just walks out. A lady just walks out. She's got on like this black joint with the black top hat. I'm looking like, why all the extra dramatics? But I don't know. Somebody please tell me. But somebody just walks out of the funeral and everybody's looking stupid like, what the fuck is this? God damn it, what the fuck is this? Because I don't know what the hell it is. But in these movies here, everything is up for grabs. Yeah. So Mrs. Simpson, which is the old lady that approached her in the funeral, she has some ties to Miss Daisy and Lois back in the day. I guess they used to work for her, so that ties back to what they were talking about with cleaning this and cleaning that. So she must have been a bitch back in the day, and she's come back to do some things, so it makes you feel a little weary thinking about her. So let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, I know you can hear it, but yeah, it's creepy. She's staying with the best friend. She's in the bed. He's in the room with her, and he is doing some things that you be like, what the hell is he doing? Look like he was putting something in her bag or something in the middle of the night, and she looked so freaked out, yo. It's crazy, like. So something going on with the homeboy dude. Something is going on with the homeboy dude, and I don't know. Can y'all tell me what's wrong with the homeboy dude? I don't get it. But anyway, we're gonna go on to the next chapter, baby. Okay, now she's creeped out by the best friend. He's been going through her shit and doing some things in the middle of the night. She done left. Her homegirl picked her up, and now she is going, I guess, back to her house, what they were building on, I guess. And it looks real funky. It looks like the cops or somebody done tore the place up. So that's not a good deal. Like, some mysterious things are starting to happen. It's like, really, man? Like, really? This is what we doing? Why are we doing this? You know? I'm gonna play it live. Like, yo, why are we doing this? What we doing? On our homegirl, she's real clingy though. Well, she's being a real best friend from what I see, and that's a great thing. I get it, be the best friend, but something still doesn't seem right. I mean, her house is turned upside down, like somebody's done some crazy shit. I don't get it. It's not the cops. The cops didn't do that. You can't tell me that the cops did that. You feel me? You know what's some real shit? When I watch these, I got it playing in the background. I get it. But the thing that trips me out with these people is they're drinking tea. What the fuck is tea supposed to? I mean, I get tea can calm you down depending on the caffeine intake, but they always drinking tea. What is it with white people and tea? I don't know. I love tea too, don't get me wrong, but they be drinking tea like that shit's gonna, you know, end the world war or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but the tea and the babies in the tea. Yeah. But anyway, it's a lot of stuff going on, and it's a lot of mysterious things happening with her in the house. Of course, she's looking at the yellow tape at the window where he fell out and all that good stuff. So it's a lot of things going on, and it's getting ready to get real tricky. So yeah, but you know, when some things were happening in the house, why do people always, when the detectives come, why do people always tell them to do their job? Do your fucking job. Oh my God, do your fucking job and go out there and look for who killed my husband. You know they hear that shit all the time. All the time they hear that. Do your fucking job. I pay your fucking salary. Please stop saying that to the police, because they're just gonna look at you like, whatever, bitch. So it is what it is. But anyway, things are still happening. Things are going on. We're gonna make this long story short here. So it's getting down to crunch time now. We know the husband's dead. Things are going on in the house. The wife looking crazy. Her homegirl looking crazy. Everybody's looking crazy. The homeboy, his homeboy of the dude that died, his homeboy looking crazy. He's stopping by trying to explain things, but we'll get to that in a minute. So now the homeboy, she's questioning his ass, and he knows some shit. So he starts spilling some beans, talking about, hey, your husband has some issues. He's got some issues. And guess what the issues are? He was in love with her husband. Oh yeah, it's going down. It's getting juicy now, baby. He was in love with her husband and told that dude, hey man, I want to get down with the get down. The dude was like, nah. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna back off. Juicy, right? Yeah. Then all of a sudden, Miss Daisy gets hit by a car. That's not good, but she lives. She's all right. So now it's a whole nother mystery. Who the hell hit you with the car? And of course, she keeps on seeing the old bitch down the street. Like, what the hell? The old bitch? Why the old bitch? Crazy, man. And then come to find out, yes, the old lady at the funeral has been following her. She confronts her. She tells her some things that I'm gonna leave up to y'all to check out. And noticeably enough, Daisy gets real weak and tired after certain drinks and certain things she does when she goes places. She just gets tired and like falls out and stuff. So that's a mystery right there. Like, what the hell? Somebody drugging her? Yeah. Well, I'll let y'all check that part out. Yeah. And oh yeah. If y'all think about this, you know, she's trying to sell that house really fast. So she has, it's the realtor that she's dealing with. He seems a little sweet. He seems a little sweet. Nothing wrong with being sweet. I'm just saying he seems a little sweet. I don't know if he is or not, but he has a very upstanding posture about him. But he's trying to sell that house. But then he tells her, hey, shit might not move as fast as you wanted to, because she ready to sell. But she looking crazy over here, man. So, I don't know, man. I hate it for Daisy in this movie, man. She going through it, man. Just had a baby. Husband just fell out the window. What's going on here, man? Let's get to it. And also, in that selling conversation, the realtor asks her, hey, what made you change your mind? She's like, what are you talking about? Dude says, hey, when your husband was alive, last time I talked to your husband, he said you wasn't interested in selling. So something's going on here. This is a mystery for your ass. This is House Built on Lies. This is DJ Spaderock. Let's continue on. So now that I see it, like I said, Daisy keeps getting more and more sick. So she goes to the hospital, and the nurse kind of tells her some things that she's surprised to hear. So I'm gonna leave that for y'all to watch, because that's where things turn a little funky. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, let's continue on. Let's go and see what's going on here, and I'll let y'all know what's up in a hot second. So yeah, that part right there is crazy. She's in there sick as hell, and the nurse starts talking shit like, hey, you built the house for me. No, not you built the house, but he was building a house for me and all this crazy stuff. And then start talking about the 100K. It's like this mysterious 100K that's gone out of their joint account, and it's like, bitch, who the fuck are you? What? Yeah, it was one of those what moments, like, what the hell? Then all kinds of crazy things started happening, and boom, boom, pow, the crazy bitch gets arrested. This crazy nurse bitch gets arrested. It's like, oh yeah, it's over with. Not on Lifetime Movie Network. Yes, so the crazy nurse bitch, which was somebody that her husband was fucking with, come to find out, it was some blackmail shit. She was trying to get the 100K. She wanted the house, all kinds of crazy stuff. But anyway, she finally gets arrested, and all of a sudden, the old bitch that's been around there has been she popped up to comfort her. She's like, yeah, but no. It's crazy, man. So I'm not gonna give y'all everything because I want you to watch the movie. So anyway, so you know, it's crazy as usual, but you think everything's about over? Nah, it's not about over. So now, like I always kept telling you, man, watch The Homegirl. But I'm not gonna tell y'all too much because this was a great movie. Like I said, it doesn't end right here. All I can say is watch her and the Homegirl when they get back to the house and start talking about the baby. As soon as you know, things start getting a little weird. But yo, this is DJ Spaderock. This is the movie, Lifetime Movie Network, baby. It's called House Built on Lies. Great movie. I would rate this movie a 4 out of 5. Great production, a lot of twists and turns. I think y'all will love it. Y'all LMN fans will love it, and I loved it too. I really enjoyed it. So hey, check it out. It's called House Built on Lies. Came out this month in May. Y'all do your motherfucking thing, man. You feel me? Appreciate y'all joining me on this episode of My Movies and a Sandwich. And now I will present you with my sandwich. The sandwich that I but the sandwich that I made and enjoyed while I was watching this movie. And this one is called the Rosa. Now, this is going to be a weird sandwich. You're probably going to look at me like, what? But some slices of cooked ham, any kind of ham you want, probably Black Forest, honey baked ham, whatever the hell kind of slices of ham you got, sliced ham, cheddar cheese, sauteed mushrooms, love it, and check it out, bean sprouts on whatever bread you want to use. Regular honey wheat bread is great. A little mayo on one side, a little bit of spicy mustard or regular mustard on the other side, toasted, like I say, ham, cheddar cheese, sauteed mushrooms, a little salt and pepper, and some sauteed bean sprouts. You can leave the bean sprouts cool if you get them out the can, great, or you can saute them up along with the mushrooms, depending on how you want to do it. But man, it makes such a great sandwich. And you know, this is my tactic that I use on sandwiches to make my sandwiches so great. I use a little bit of tabletop Mrs. Dash, or whatever kind of Mrs. Dash you want, or whatever kind of seasoning you want. That little bit of seasoning makes things so much better. But I use a little Mrs. Dash, no salt, just a little sprinkle. Cut that thing and cut that thing diagonally, or whatever you want to call it, and eat that thing up. I'm telling you, you can double, triple it, however you want to do. But that's my sandwich for today. It's called the Rosa. And the reason I call it the Rosa is because it's just one of those situations. The person I was living with at the time, her name was called Rosa. And it just makes me think about that situation. It makes me think about that time. It was great times, cool people, friend forever. And that's why I call it the Rosa. So anyway, that's my sandwich of the day. No lettuce and tomatoes on this one, y'all. Just straight bean sprouts, sauteed mushrooms, ham, and some good cheddar cheese with some mayonnaise and some mustard and a little sprinkle of Mrs. Dash, baby. Hook it up. I guarantee you'll love it. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. If you like this content, hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe so you can get the content first, along with that bell. That way you can get the content first. You know what I'm talking about? So, yo, we'll see y'all on the next one. DJ Spaderock, and this is My Movies in a Sandwich.